Hi, welcome to this webinar. Who am I? Let me introduce myself to you first before we proceed. My name is Richard Quack, and I'm a chartered accountant by profession, and I come from the sunny country of Malaysia. I've authored more than 10 books, and I've conducted trainings and seminars in Malaysia and other parts of Asia. I have more than 25 years experience in network marketing. Now, I have good news for you. Stay to the end of this webinar and I have 2 free gifts for you. The topic is how to hack your Facebook profile to brand yourself and get unlimited free leads for your business. Whatever kind of business that you are doing, you need to have leads. All right. So that's why this is a very important topic for you. Now, let's have a look at problems for most network marketers or most businesses, all right? Now, they do not like to approach family members and friends. That's the first thing, all right? Number 2, they don't like rejection. I'm sure everybody do not like rejection. Number 3, they're still using the traditional methods of marketing, all right? Now, especially in network marketing, people are still using the traditional method to promote their business, okay? And lastly, most people do not know how to generate leads on the internet and on social media. So after today's session, you'll be quite well aware of what to do. All right, so let's move on. Now, here are the traditional ways of generating leads. Number 1, make a name of prospect list. This is the normal way, and if you do that, probably you come up with about 200 names. That's about it, you will come up with about 200 names. Number 2 is cold calling. Now, cold calling is very fearful for a lot of people. Even for me, I don't like to call strangers, all right? So basically, cold calling is also the traditional way. And lastly, the 3-feet rule. If you remember, the leaders used to tell you, hey, talk to everybody within your 3-feet proximity, which is also quite, not easy to do, because these are the reason why a lot of people are fearful when they hear about network marketing, okay? Because of the traditional ways of generating leads. Now, what is the problem with the list? Now, if you come up with a list like just now I mentioned about 200 names, number 1, it is just a small list, all right? And with a small list like that, if you are already building the business, your list will be exhausted within a short period of time. That's all. It becomes exhausted, all right? So many of the people on the list have no business experience whatsoever. Now, you know that network marketing is a business like any other business. You got to have the business mindset or entrepreneur mindset, all right? And most people on the list are not business minded, all right? Especially those people who are close to you, like your grandfather, your grandmother, your auntie, and so on. Most of them do not have business experience. Okay, that's the second reason. Number 3, the prospect know you very well. Don't you think so? Because these are the people that are on your list and the people that you know very well. Therefore, they know you so well that they know that you have failed many times before, all right? They know your history, your track record. So when you talk to them about a program or about a business, they will probably ridicule you and tell you, why don't you do it first? When you are successful, then you come back to me. All right, so prospects know you very well. And the last one is, what happens when you run out of prospects? Like I said, 200 names, all right? You won't last for long, because within a short period of time, you run out of prospects. So what happens when you don't have prospect anymore? Most people will so slowly fizzle off, all right? They will slowly fizzle off. Now, let's talk about the future, all right? It's important to understand the future and understand trends. This is so important, all right? Now, according to Paul Zane-Pilzer, in the next few years, there'll be more than 1 million new millionaires in the United States alone, all right? Now, who is Paul Zane-Pilzer? He's an economist. He's a Nobel Prize winner. He's the economic advisor to 2 past U.S. presidents, all right? So he knows what he's talking about. And he predicted that, there'll be more than 1 million new millionaires in the United States within the next few years. And this is shocking, because you can see there are only currently 8.9 million millionaires in the United States, and it took 229 years to reach that. All right, 229 years. And the exciting thing is, this is about US. What about in Asia? If you come from Asia, you should be excited as well, because the number should be more huge than in the United States. So the question is, are you going to be one of these new millionaires, my friend? Okay, let's move on. And Paul Zinn-Pilzer identified 3 main areas that the millionaires will come from. All right, 3 main areas. Number 1, it comes from a home-based business. Now, what do you mean by home-based business? That means people conducting business from the comfort of their own home. It could be a professional like a doctor, a lawyer, an accountant working from home. All right, that is home-based business. Or, as you are well aware, in network marketing, it is also a home-based business where we work from the comfort of our own home. All right. Now, the second area is called intellectual distribution. I'm sure you agree that today we are in the information age. And being in the information age, information is very, very valuable, all right? So basically, intellectual distribution means the selling or the distributing of information, all right? Yet, again, in network marketing, we are passing down information to our team, right? We are teaching people to become successful, to be able to change their life. So we have 2 criteria that we have met, all right? The third one is using the power of the internet. This is very, very critical because a lot of people outside there, especially those in network marketing, they're still using the traditional way. They are not using the internet. Now, if you have, those 2 elements, home-based business and intellectual distribution, you can be successful, but not as easy as if you are using the power of the internet as well. All right, so you got to get used to using the internet, and especially today with social media as well. Okay, so let's move on. Now, let's talk about social media here. Let me introduce to you. These are some of the popular sites there. Facebook, all right, they got 2.5 billion members. LinkedIn has got 600 million members. LinkedIn is the Facebook for professional, all right? Instagram got 1 billion members. YouTube has got 2 billion members, all right? Now, these are only some. There are so many others outside there, like Pinterest and the latest one, TikTok as well. So, social media is big today. And today, we cannot be talking about everything. I want to focus on Facebook, okay? I want to focus on Facebook, how to use Facebook, to get you leads, okay? So, let's move on. Now, let's talk about Facebook a bit here. I know, you need to know about a little bit of the history of Facebook. It was founded on 4th February 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg, okay? It is the largest social media site outside there. And currently, they have 2.5 billion members, which the number is growing every single day, all right? 2.5 billion. And if you talk about Facebook is the largest country in the world. Don't you think so? With a population of 2.5 billion members, Facebook as a country will be the largest country in the world. All right. Now let's talk about attraction marketing. I hope that you have heard about this many times before, attraction marketing. So let's have a look at what it means here. Now, what is attraction marketing? It is about captivating your target market to want to do business with you because of who you are and what they see on your social media page. That is why it's so important. When people come to your Facebook page, they will see you, all right, how your page looks like and so on. And then you got to brand yourself, provide value, and that is how you attract people to you, all right? Unlike the traditional way of what we call push marketing. Push marketing is when you push the message to them. Like you send email to people, you send direct mail to them. These are all push marketing. But today, people are now going towards attraction marketing, okay? People come to you rather than you chase after people, okay? Now, attraction marketing involves branding yourself by providing value. Now, value is so important, all right? Because everybody outside there are looking to solve their problem. And if you provide them with value, they will like you, they will trust you, okay? When you apply simple attraction marketing principles to your social media profile activity, you can be talking to perfect prospects instantly and closing sales faster. Isn't that what you're looking for? Okay? Now, here are the important rules. I'm sure you know about this. People buy from people they know, they like, and they trust. Okay? Now, when they become your friend, they know you, but they still do not like you or trust you. All right? They only like and trust you when you provide them with value. Okay? Value is the currency here. Okay? Now, provide value and solve problem. Remember, in network marketing especially, we are problem solver. All right, we are looking for ways to solve people's problem, and the only way to know what people's problem are is to talk to them and ask them questions. All right, so this is the key that you have to understand here. Now let's look at some Facebook strategies here. All right, number 1, you need to create your profile page. Now, How many of you have got a profile page? I'm sure most people have, but some people still don't have a Facebook profile page. You realize that it is free to set up your account. It is free to set up your account. All you need is an email account. That's all. All right, email, you can get a free account, Gmail or Yahoo, and then you can open up an account. All right. Now, I'm not here to teach you how to open up an account or register an account. All right. If you want to know about that, go to YouTube and search for videos on how to register for Facebook account. Very simple. All right. In fact, when you follow the instruction, it's all there, right? But if you get stuck, go to Facebook and make a search, because a lot of things you can find from Facebook. All right. Now, this is my profile page. All right. Before I go on to the next slide, I will show you a few things so that you keep in mind what I'm talking about later on. All right. Now, if you see here, okay, the banner here, this is called the cover photo. The cover photo. Okay. And remember, when people come to your page, all right, the first thing they see is a big cover photo here. All right. So it must attract their attention. Number two is the profile picture. This is the profile picture. Okay. So this is the cover photo, the banner, and this is your profile photo. Okay. I want you to keep that in mind as we move on. Okay. Now, step number two, branding. This is so important. You got to brand yourself. Remember, on Facebook, you got to brand yourself so that people are impressed with you. Okay. So how do you brand yourself? Number one is the profile photo. Remember the profile photo? Now, this is Facebook, all right? So your profile photo must be able to brand you. Take a professional photo if possible, all right? Put a nice photo there, a portrait of yourself, so that you can see the face properly, okay? Never put a cartoon one, never put together with, what you call? With your pets, your dog or cat, or together with your family. No, yourself, all right? Yourself looking professional, that's it. Your profile photo should be like that. Are you with me? And don't put the photo of a cat or a dog. Remember, this is called Facebook, not cat book or dog book. All right. So you want to be able to impress people with your photo. Of course, take a photo with you smiling. All right. Take a professional photo if possible, because why? You're going to use it for a long time to come. All right. And the other thing I want to give you advice on the profile photo is do not change it. Okay. Do not keep on changing it. You want people to look at your profile and remember you that this is your profile. All right. Do not keep on changing every week. You know, like some people, you know, they change every week. When they color the hair yellow, they take a photo and change the photo. And you know, they color the hair red, then they will take a photo and they put on the profile photo. No, don't do that. All right. Make sure that the photo you keep there for at least 1 year or so. Okay. Now the second thing is the cover photo. Remember the banner photo? Now the banner photo must be something interesting, attracts people's attention. All right, the cover photo must attract people's attention, and basically it must have a photo of you there as well. All right, a photo of you to brand yourself. Have a photo of you, probably, you know, with some nice image and so on. Now there are a few ways to do that. Number one, you can create yourself. All right, you can create yourself. Of course, you know, it's not advisable, but if you are quite artistic, then you can create yourself. You can use Photoshop if you know how to use Photoshop, or you can go to a free website which allow you to create all these cover photo, all right? And they give you the template as well, and you can add text, you can add in images or elements or whatever it is. Now, the name of the site is canva.com, C-A-N-V-A, canva.com, okay? You can go there and test it out. Okay, the other way of doing it is, of course, getting people to do it for you. All right, you can pay people at Fiverr. That's a site outside there called Fiverr, Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. You can pay somebody to do a cover photo for Facebook for you, and basically it will cost you between $5 to $25, all right, per photo. But I mean, it is an investment for your business, okay? So a cover photo is important. And the other thing about cover photo is, remember, it must be mobile ready or mobile friendly. What it means is that, you know, it must be appear nice on a mobile phone, all right? Because why? Most of the people today, at least 90% of the people are browsing Facebook using mobile phone, okay? So if you ask people at Fiverr to do for you, you got to instruct them, you know, what you want them to do, and then tell them you want it to be mobile friendly as well. Okay. So let's move on to the third one. The third one is the setting. This is very, very important. A lot of people do not, do the setting properly. All right. They just open the Facebook page. They don't do the setting properly. So what you need to do is that for all the setting, go through Facebook. All right. The setting there, everything should be set to public or everyone can see. Public or everyone can see. The only one that you want to hide is your friend. Okay. So when it comes to friend, only I can see. All right. Only I can see, not for public, not for everyone. You want to hide your friend because you know why? You spend a lot of time to source for these friends, build relationship with them. You don't want somebody to come to your, Facebook page and then, click and friend your friends. All right. So basically, hide your friends. Okay. So that is as far as setting is concerned. Now, remember the other thing is that you must fill in everything on your Facebook profile page. All right. Fill in everything, even your date of birth. All right. I know for ladies, they don't let people know how old they are. Well, you can omit the year, okay, but put in the date and the month, okay. And also, if you are married, put you are married, and all the details fill in. Just like when you go for interview, the company give you an application form, you're going to fill in everything, right? So in Facebook, it's the same thing as well. To look professional, fill in all your details. Don't leave it blank at all. Don't leave it blank at all, okay? So I hope you understand that. That is about branding, okay? Now, I'll give you a simple example here, all right? This is the cover photo and profile photo where I took from somebody here. Now, you look at the cover photo here. The cover photo, does it look professional? I mean, the cover photo looks quite good, all right? The color is colorful, but why is it upside down? I mean, when people look at this, they will be thinking these people are not professional, they're playing the fool, that's all. How can you brand yourself by looking this way? Okay. The other thing is look at the cover photo. I said, the profile photo, it should be a photo of you here, a portrait, not two-person, and it's so small, can hardly see the face. All right. This is a good example to show you that this is not done properly. That's it. Okay. Let's move on. Now, the most important thing is the About Me page. Now, a lot of people leave this blank. You see, when you talk to people on Facebook, you're not going to tell them what you do, who you are, and so on. You're not going to talk about yourself. When you talk to people or communicate with people on Facebook, you're going to ask about them, question about them. Because why? You need to put everything about you on your About You page. That's the most important, About Me page, all right? If you can see here, when you click on About Me page, About page, then you can come here. You see, everything is here. Married and so on. Everything here. My date of birth is here. My website, my phone number, everything is there. Okay, my education and so on. And when you click here, detail about you. All right, this is very important. When you click here, detail about you, it comes to this page where you need to fill in everything about you. All right, you have to fill in everything about you so that, when people look or read this, they say, wow, I like this person. Okay. So put in as much detail as possible, but don't lie, of course. Put in as much detail as possible to wow people. Take your time to write it, and maybe after you write it, you can change it again. Ask your spouse, ask your children, or ask your friend to comment on it. All right, that's the most important thing. Can get opinion from other people as well. Okay. Now, if you want to learn how to do this properly, I'm going to give you a format. Would you be interested? Okay, let's have a look. What to include? I have make it life easy for you. I make life easy for you. So you can put into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 section here, right? Section 1, who am I? Okay, write about who am I. Example, I'm Richard Quek. I come from the sunny country of Malaysia. I'm married to my wife Nancy, and together we have 3 children. Short, that's it. Who am I? All right. And number 2, what do I do? What do you do actually? Okay. Tell them what you do. Myself, I'm a chartered accountant by profession. I authored more than 10 books and so on, right? What do you do? And thirdly, how can I help? This is very important because why? You want people to know about you and they know that you can help them in certain area. How can I help you? Maybe you are, a social media expert. Then you can tell people, I can help you with the social media and so on, right? So how can I help? And the fourth thing is, what people say about me. This is testimonial, all right? Well, you can get testimonials from the people that are close to you, even your family members, People don't know who they are, all right? And don't have to include a lot. Maybe 2 or 3 testimonials, that's about it, all right? Get something, testimonials from the people that you know of. Maybe if you're network marketing, get testimonials from your upline. That's the most important thing, all right? Number 5, how to contact me. Important. You want people to be able to contact you. So put down your telephone number, your email address, and so on. Okay. So how to contact me. Now, the other option here, you can also put inclusive inside here is I am on a mission too. Okay. You can put that I am serious. I'm on a mission to help network marketer to use social media to exploit their business or something like that. So what is your mission like? I'm on a mission to fill in the blank. All right, you can include in one of these 5 here. Maybe number 4. You can include as number 4 there. Okay, I'm on a mission to. Okay, let's move on. Do not show this. This is very, very important. All right, do not show this on your profile page whatsoever. The name of your company. If you are in a company X, a network marketing company, don't put the name of the company there. Don't put the name of your products there as well. And don't show the website of your company as well. Or any picture with the above. All right. If you go to a convention, you take photo and the name of the company is behind you, don't put that photo there because we don't want people to know which company you are from and what product you are marketing. Well, there are two main reasons for that. Okay. Number 1, when people know about your company, let's say company X, right? They do not know about the company, they will make a search on Google. Isn't it true? They make a search on Google, and when they search, it comes to a website that say, company X is a scam. Well, on the internet, people can say anything they like, right? They say company X is a scam. So what happened after that? You can't pursue that anymore, right? That's number 1. Number 2, they land on somebody's website who is with company X, and they impressed with the website, with the person, and they join the other person, right? They join the other person. So you do all the talking, communicating, and they go and join somebody else. So I hope you see the importance of that, right? And also, the power of unfinished thought is very important. When they don't know, they want to know. All right. When they don't want to know anymore. All right. So basically, this is so important. We are using the power of unfinished thought, or in psychological terms, it's called Zeigarnik effect. All right. Which means that, people don't not want to have a blank in their mind. They want to know everything. Especially if you see a series on television, they always end at an interesting part so that you want to see the next episode. Don't you think so? You want to see the next episode because they make it interesting, because you don't know. You got unfinished thought there. Okay. Let's move on. Now, step number 3 is you want to have friends. All right. Facebook allow you to have 5,000 friends. All right. Of course, you want to have friends. And the other thing I want to explain to you here is that it is not about how many friends you have. Facebook allow you 5,000 friends. You can have 5,000 friends. So what? It's not about how many friends you have. It's about the engagement. It's about the engagement that is very, very important. Are you with me? Now, how do you get engagement? Very simple. You must engage with them as well. You don't expect when you put your post on Facebook, people will come and like and comment and share. They will not do that unless you do it for them. It's all about reciprocal. You go to somebody else's post and you like and you comment and sometimes you share as well. All right, you spend at least 20 to 30 minutes a day doing that. And when you do that, people will come to your page and also they will like your post. They will comment on your post. People are reciprocal, they like to do things for people as well. When people do things for them, don't you think so? So basically, it's about engagement. So don't wait for people to come and like your page, comment on your page. Go to other people's posts and like it as well. Okay? Now, if you look for friends, who are your target market? You must know who are your target markets. So for network marketing, I'm sure you know the people who are your target market. What sort of people you want? All right, maybe they can be people in network marketing, people who are looking for, business opportunity, or people interested in personal development. I think that is a good market as well, good target as well, because people who are in personal development, they want to improve themselves. All right, so basically that is a good target market as well. And you use the graph search there. All right, you put in the graph search there, okay, and search for them. And when you put in the graph search, let's say you put there, nurses, let's say example, right? You put nurses, you're looking for nurses, all right? Then on the next page, you click on people. There are many categories, right? There are people, there are fan pages, they have events, they have groups. Look only for people, all right? Click on the people, and after that, you can go and have a look at their profile page. No, don't just friend people. Look at their page first, whether these are the people you want to make friends with or not, all right? And their page must be professional, must have all the details that we talked about just now, all right? And that is important, all right? Don't just go and friend, all right? Now, the other thing I want to suggest to you is that, when you send a friend request, if possible, send with a message, all right? A simple message will do. Text them. Use the messenger, all right, to text them and say, I had a look at your profile page and I think that's fantastic. I like it very much. I would like to be a friend with you. I've sent a friend request to you. Please accept it. Simple, all right? So as simple as that, all right? And remember, limit your friend request every single day to less than 50 friends, okay? Between 30 to 50 will be okay. Don't exceed 50 because why? Facebook do not like you to spam their platform, all right? So basically, if you send a lot of friend requests, they probably temporarily ban you first. But if you keep on doing it, they will ban you permanently. So don't play the fool with Facebook, all right? So remember, you have to limit your friend request to 50 a day, okay? Now, what are the types of people on Facebook? You should know what the type of people on Facebook because these are the people you should know whom you should friend and whom you should not friend, okay? The first category are what we call eager socializer. Now, these are people who like to socialize with people. They are very bubbly. They like to make friends with people, and you can see all the posts every single day. They post, all right? They go for breakfast. They put a post picture of the breakfast. They go for lunch. They put picture of the lunch. They go for a high tea. They put a picture. These are eager socializers, all right? Now, eager socializers, should you ask them to be a friend? Of course, you should, because why? They are 100% to accept you because they are eager to have friends. Are you with me? Okay, that's the first category. The second category are called e-marketing socializer. These are the people who go on Facebook to make business, to do business. And one of the things is that once you friend them, they'll send you a text, and showing you about their program, their business. They give you their link and so on. These are e-marketing socializers. So should you ask them to be a friend? Yes, of course, because they will accept you. They want to promote their program, their product, and so on, right? Now, the other thing you must remember is that these people are looking for business opportunity. So, if you are able to make friends with them and let them trust you, they could be a good prospect. Don't you think so? Because they're looking to make money on the internet. Okay? This category 1 and 2, you can make friends with. Okay? Number 3 are reluctant socializer. Reluctant socializer are those people who have Facebook page just for their close friends and for their family members. That's all. They don't like outsiders. All right? So basically, this third category, reluctant socializer, don't ask them to be your friend because you're wasting your time. Okay? Number 4 are MIA, missing in action. These are the people who once upon a time thought that Facebook was so good, They had a Facebook page. Then today, they never log in for 6 months or even 1 year, they never log in. So these are what we call missing in action. So let me ask you, should you ask them to be a friend? No. Because if you ask them, send them a friend request, they don't log in, probably, 6 months later only they accept your friend request. And they won't be engaging with you, that's for sure. All right. So as a summary, only category 1 and 2, you ask for friend request. 3 and 4, forget about it. Don't waste your time. Okay. Let's move on. Now, step number 4 is communication. Now, communication is very, very critical to success because Anthony Robbins is the one who says this. The quality of your life is the quality of your communication. So it's important to be able to communicate with the people who are your friends on Facebook. How do you communicate? Be casual with them, all right? Just like when you meet a friend, how you talk with them, casual. It's very simple, huh? So basically, be casual and always end with a question. Remember, your text must always end with a question because we want to find out about them. Okay, we want to find out about them. Now, what sort of questions should you ask? You should ask open-ended questions. All right, open-ended questions require them to answer you in detail. All right, not like closed-ended questions. Closed-ended questions are questions that only require yes or no. Okay, maybe I give you an example. Have you got any experience in network marketing? They will answer yes or no. That's it. You don't want that. You want open-ended question. And I give you a hint, all right, how to remember it. Open-ended question, 5 wives and 1 husband. What it means is that 5 W, why, when, what, which, and so on, all right? And 1 husband is H, how. Okay, so basically those are open-ended questions. Do not appear like interrogation. Very important, because if you keep asking questions, they will get annoyed with you, like you're interrogating them, you know. So basically what you have to do is that make sure that your conversation flows. All right, I give you an example. Let's say I ask somebody, okay, what do you do? They say, I am a real estate agent. All right, I don't ask them immediately, you know. The next question, I will come to them and respond to them. Yeah, that's fantastic. You know, I got a lot of friends who are also in the same line with you. All right, then I ask them the next question, by the way, what sort of properties are you marketing? Something like that, all right? Let it flow. Now, don't get too personal. This is very important. Don't get too personal with your communication, all right? Remember, you are not there looking for friends, looking for lover or whatever it is, all right? No, keep it professional and keep it, you know, remember what is your purpose. Your purpose is to find out about them, what are their problems, so that you can solve the problem with their product or with your program, okay? So don't get too personal with that, okay? Example of questions. These are some sample of questions I can give you, which you can use, all right? Simple question. What do you do? What does it entail? All right, like they say, you know, oh, I'm a real property agent. What do you sell? What do you market? Or what does it entail? All right. Then after that, you can ask, how long have you been doing that? You want to know how long they've been doing that? And then what you do before that? Okay. How is the present economic situation affecting your business? Or a good question now is, how is the pandemic affecting your business situation and so on, right? And of course, you can transition to network marketing by asking them, do you have any experience in network marketing? All right. Now, this is not threatening at all, because you're not asking them, hey, join my company or what. You're just asking them, do you have experience in network marketing? They can only either answer you a yes or no. Of course, it's a close-ended question, but then basically from there you can follow up. All right. So questions are very, very important. Okay, let's move on. Now, this is very important. Why? When, you know, people ask you, sometimes they get, you know, angry with you, or they get discouraged and so on. They will ask you, why are you asking me so many questions? You know, well, it's reasonable, because you've been asking them questions, and then I have got an answer for you, which you can copy and paste. All right, I have made some fabulous new friends here and found that the best way to learn about someone is to ask questions. Fair enough. And then ask them another question. Remember, end with a question. So, I mean, if you do it properly, people won't ask you this. That's for sure. But if they do ask you, then you got to answer for them. Okay? Now, focus on the conversation. Remember, focus on the prospect and ask questions. Why? You want to know about them, so that you can get a message from them whether they need your product or they need your services. Okay? Do not attempt to tell them about you. It's a no-no. Okay? Don't try to show off about yourself. Because why? Everything about you is in the About You page, remember? So don't have to bother about telling about yourself. Remember, listen. We are in the listening business, okay? Guidelines to follow. The content of a person's page indicate the online agenda. It's very important, because you look at their page, you know what is the agenda like. If their page have got a lot of photo about dogs and cats, you know, that means they are pet lovers, all right? Pet lovers. They are not about business. Don't you think so? All right? Now, there are 5 reasons why strangers don't respond. This is important. You must understand and appreciate that sometimes people don't respond to you. When you text them, they keep quiet. All right? They don't respond back. Okay? Now, number 1, they have different agenda than you. That's for sure, right? If they are on Facebook to make friends, to find a husband, or to find a wife, to find a lover, you know, well, they have different agenda from you. I'm sure they won't respond to you. All right, that's the first thing. The second is they don't like what they see on your page. Yeah, that's why your page is so important. Okay, they don't like what they see on your page, and I want to advise you, which is very, very critical here. If you are doing business whatsoever, right, don't mention about race. Don't mention about race, religion, and also politics. These are the 3 things. No. Understand? Because if you put it on your a post in your page, people might not like it because they don't have the same opinion with you. All right. So better keep it neutral as well. All right. You are talking to the wrong people, that's for sure. You are talking to the people who are not active, the people who don't like to chit-chat with people. You're talking to the wrong people. All right. So not to worry, you come across all these type of people. They haven't used the account recently, like I say, missing action. They never logged in for the past 3 months, 6 months, so they won't respond to you because they have not logged into the Facebook account. Okay. Number 5, very important. They think you are trying to sell them something. Yeah. When you are a bit pushy, all right, they sense that you're going to try to sell them something, they won't respond to you. So that's why don't try to sell to them. Just gather information. Okay? The point is, don't focus on making a sale when talking to people. Focus on whether there is a sale to be made. Important. When you talk to them, then you see if they talk about, well, I am not well nowadays, I have this problem, that problem. Then they know, that if you have your marketing help product, that they might need your product. Okay? Or on the other hand, they might tell you, oh, I lost my job because of this pandemic situation, I lost my business. So then you know that these people are looking for something, to replace their business or to replace the job. Okay? So remember, the key to avoiding rejection is to never talk about your business in any detail. Remember? Until you have learned that the person you're talking to has a need or interest in your business, product, or services. So don't push. Remember, we are going to attract them, not push. All right? Don't push your message to them. Let them ask you. When they are curious, they will ask you. Okay? Right. Bring your prospect out of Facebook now. Remember, once you communicate with them on Facebook through the messenger, right? After that, if they ask you for more information, only when they ask you for more information, that is the final stage already, right? Before that, don't talk about it. But if they ask you, can you please tell me more about what you do, your company, then only then you send them to your website. I'm sure you have your own website, all right? When talking about website as well, I would advise you to have your own website or squeeze page. Do not use your company's website, all right? Because your company's website, number one, it do not capture leads for you. Number two, it can be too overwhelming, too many things there, right? Too many products and so on. So basically, people go to the website, the company website, they might get confused. So have your own website wherever possible, okay? Or bring them to a Zoom meeting. Okay, now today people are using Zoom, so you can make an appointment with them over Zoom and chit-chat over Zoom, which is better. You can see them, they can see you, and it will be a better situation. Okay, so remember, bring your prospect out of Facebook. Now, listen more than you talk. Remember, this is a listening business. You are in a listening business, not a talking business. Okay, you are in a sorting business, not a convincing business. Remember, you listen to find out about them, to solve the problem. Okay, a good example, when you go to a doctor, right? You are sick, you go to a doctor. The doctor will ask you questions and listen, right? The doctor don't expect you to talk a lot, right? The doctor will ask you questions, that's all. What is your problem? When have you got this problem? And so on and so on and so on. They ask a lot of questions. So basically, you want to know about your prospect. You are just like a doctor trying to find about the problem that your prospect is having. Okay, and you are in a sorting business, not a convincing business. Remember, a lot of people trying to convince people. All right, it is difficult to convince people. Remember, it's difficult for people to change. Remember, the parents can't even change them. Maybe for 30 years of their life, 20 years of their life, the parents can't even change them. And you expect to come in, within a short period of time to be able to change them. Forget about trying to change people, all right? What you're going to look for is sort for the right people. There are many people outside there, sort for the right people, especially on Facebook, right? There are 2.5 billion. You will never run out of prospect. Don't you think so? So remember, we are in a sorting business. Don't get discouraged when people object to you and say no, all right? Because why? Remember, just like conventional business, if you want to start a conventional business, you're looking for a partner. What sort of partner are you looking for? Of course, you're going to look for somebody that is trustworthy, that is hardworking, have a lot of integrity and understanding, and so, right? So you're looking for the right people. In network marketing, it's the same thing as well. You're looking for the right partner, not everybody. All right? You don't waste your time. So we are in a sorting business. Okay? In fact, you interview your prospect, Right. Step number 4. This is very, very important. as I said previously, Facebook is about engagement, right? Engagement. Social media is all about engagement. You got to engage with people so that your page, people will come and comment, to like, and so on, right? Now, I give you a simple example. If you have a friend, right, do you engage with them? You call them, you chit chat with them or not? Or you just ignore them? No, it's the same thing with social media. You have friends that they're also like offline friends as well, all right? And you want to chit chat with them, you want to engage with them, all right? And of course, if they don't chit chat back with you, they communicate back with you, then what you need to do is delete them as a friend. That's it, all right? There's so many people, don't worry. Okay, why engagement is important? Number one, interaction creates relationship. When you interact with people, you like, you comment, you build a relationship with them. Don't you think so? It builds a relationship, then you become better friends, okay? And you provide value as well. When you engage with people, you provide value because you are giving content through your posts and so on, okay? And lastly, it creates attention from others. Remember, when you go and like people's posts, you go and comment on people's posts, they see it a few times, then they get to know you. And you know what? They will come to your page as well, okay, and check out on you. And not only they check out on you, probably they will like your post. They will also, comment on your post. That's what engagement is about. All right, you don't expect people to do it for you if you don't do it for them. Okay. Now, types of engagement. There are various types of engagement. You can use text, you can use image, you can use video as well. Okay. Now, there are 5 types of posts here. You can have value posts. That means you give value to people. Maybe in terms of how-to type of post, or maybe inspirational quote, motivational quote, and so on. And then recognition as well. You can recognize certain of the people that help you and so on. And a story post, story about yourself, story about somebody that you know, or engagement post, you want engagement from them. You can ask them question on the post. Probably like a good example is, which of the personal development guru do you like? You put them, Jim Rohn, you put that Zig Ziglar, Anthony Robbins. So then ask them to engage. That creates engagement. People like to be engaged, right? And CTA stands for call to action. Call to action could be something that you want them to do. So probably a call to action, maybe click this link here and visit my website, or click this link here to answer some questions, or something like that. All right. How many times should you post? 1 to 3 times a day. All right. You don't have to post 10 times a day. You got no time, right? Post 1 to 3 times a day. That will do. Okay. And what is important is not how many times as well, but the value of your post. How good is your post? Okay. Now, the other thing is other engagement. All right. Before I go into other engagement, where do you get your content to post from? Well, there are so many content outside there, right? On the internet, on social media as well. There are a lot of content there for you to use to create your post. All right. I want you to listen to this quote by Picasso. You know Picasso, one of the great artists. All right. He quoted this. All right. He said, "Good artists copy, but great artists steal." He used the word steal literally, but here we are not thinking about stealing, right? You go to somebody else's post, viral post, that is a post that have got a lot of share, a lot of likes and so on. You go there and you can copy that post. Okay, if an article, you can copy, but redo it in your own words, all right? And copy the format, that's all. Okay, we don't want to copy word by word because that will be like cheating or stealing, all right? So we don't want. What you can do is get the idea from people, the post go viral. So in order to go viral, you can use the post for yourself, okay? It can be article post, it could be, a video as well, all right? I mean, video, do you know YouTube? A lot of videos outside there which you can use to do your post as well. You know what you can do is that you can download the video, or you go to a channel that is in your niche, all right? You go to a channel that's in your niche, go and look at the video and choose the most popular video, and then you can download the video, okay, and convert into MP3. And there are certain software that you can compile. You put in the audio MP3, and then it will convert into text. There you have it. You got the text, and then you can redo the text, all right, and make it your own, okay? And a good software to do that is Grammarly.com, okay? Grammarly. Okay, you can post the content there, and then you can change everything. And then, Grammarly is a very good software whereby you can use it. It's for free. Okay. Now, other engagement here are like. Remember, when you like, you share, you comment, and the other thing that is important is birthday as well. I mean, Facebook will tell you, whose birthday it is today. So basically, go and wish them happy birthday. All right. And I always use emoji as well. All right. Emoji is very important. You can get emoji from emojipedia.com and so on. All right. Happy birthday. Have a great day today. Put emoji there. All right. And you can copy and paste to all those people who are having birthday for that day. Your job is done. Okay. Now remember, if you're a stranger who wish you a happy birthday, how do you feel? Of course, you feel good, right? You feel thankful to the person, and what you will do, probably you wish him happy birthday back when the time comes, and you will go to the page and look at his post there, read his profile, and so on. Don't you think so? So this is so important. Engagement is critical if you want to be successful. Okay, step number 5 is about closing. Okay, when can you tell prospect about your business? Everybody is so curious, all right, eager to find out, when can I tell the prospect about my business? Well, when you have identified their need or problem, important, we are a problem solver, you got to identify their need or problem first before you can talk to them. Now, when you know their previous experience in network marketing, you got to find out about their previous experience in network marketing. If they have experience in network marketing, find out about it. Okay, how did they do in it? What's the name of the company and so on. You must know the network marketing history before you tell them about your company. For all you know, they were already in your business, in your company, all right? So that is why you have to find out from them first. Okay, don't try to close people without asking questions. Remember, network marketing is about talking to people, right? You got to talk to people every single day. To succeed in network marketing, you must talk to people. Do you agree with me? Talk to people. Top earners in the business will tell you that if you want to be successful, you must talk to 5 to 10 people about your business every day. Now, 5 to 10 people, if you're talking about traditional type of way of doing, it's going to be tough because you got to travel to one part of town, another part of town, and so on, right? And, the most you can talk to 3 people a day. And not only that, most of the time you go there, they are not around, right? They don't turn up and so on. So basically here you're talking about 5 to 10 people at home, in the comfort of your own home, using Facebook Messenger. That's it. So can you do 5 to 10 a day? I mean, 5 to 10 probably in 1 hour or 2 hours, the most you should be able to communicate with people. All right. And remember, if you can talk to 10 people a day, right? 10. In 1 month, you have 300 prospects that you have prospected. Isn't it fantastic? That is what social media is so critical. All right. So talk to people, remember. Now, you are looking for people with high burnout rates. All right. These are example of occupation with high burnout rate. That means these people are already stressed out with their job or with the business. They're looking for something. All right. An example here, I give you a physician, nurses, social worker, teachers, and so on. Right. The list is there. And if you want to find out more, you can go to Google and key in, make a search for occupation with high burnout rates. All right. You get some more list there. Okay. So you must know that you are going to approach people who will need your product, because these are the people who are stressed out. But today with the pandemic, a lot of people are stressed out, right? Some people lose their job. Some people lose their business. So the market is very big. Okay. Opportunity is always there. Now, 5 closing questions. This is only my recommendation. You can use it if you want, or you have your own closing, all right? Number 1, what did you like about the business? Okay, after you show the presentation to them, you ask them, what do you like about the business? So, and don't answer, listen, wait for them to answer. Remember, this is an open-ended question, what, all right? So basically, you listen to them. Then number 2, do you have any question? Ask them, do they have any question, just to make sure that they understand what you have presented to them. All right. Number 3, do you understand how you make money? Oh, this is so important because it's about making money, right? So you ask them, do they understand about how they can make money from the business or from the program? That means after you show them the simple, what you call life reward plan, or what you call the compensation plan, right? Number 4, do you see an opportunity for yourself in your company, X company, right? Do you see an opportunity for yourself in whatever company, all right? And lastly, when would you like to get started? Very simple, right? When would you like to get started? There's a simple closing for you, okay? Now, let's talk about prospecting versus marketing, right? A lot of people do not understand this. Prospecting is actually active, all right? Active. When you involve in connecting with the friends on Facebook, communicating with them, engaging and closing, that is prospecting because you are actively involved with it, okay? Now, then what is marketing? Marketing is all about branding yourself to create trust. Marketing is branding yourself, all right? So it is passive, but also very important for success. Marketing is branding yourself. It is passive, but it's also important because you need to brand yourself. All right. Now let's have a look at type of branding. How do you brand yourself? Your about page is branding yourself because that's why I told you that you should take time to write nicely, properly about your about page. Okay. Graphics, very important to brand yourself. Your profile photo, your cover photo, and so on. That's why I say, you know, your cover photo should be very attractive, all right, eye-catching, because when people come to a page, the first thing they see is the cover photo, all right, and your profile photo must be of you as well, okay, the portrait of you, and smiling, of course, you know. What you post is also branding. What sort of things that you post, valuable posts, you brand yourself, that you take your trouble to come up with all this good content, all right. And your engagement as well. When you engage with people, you're branding yourself because people get to know you. People get to know you. And lastly, I tell you, this is so important. Do Facebook Live. When you do Facebook Live, you are giving value to people. All right, you're giving value to people. Therefore, you're branding yourself, and you appear to be an expert in the topic, the niche that you are talking about. Like myself personally, I do Facebook Live at least 2 times a week. Previously, I did 6 times a week, you know. But today, because, you know, I believe that, you know, time is a factor, so I only do 2 times a week. All right, but Facebook Live is very important. You brand yourself, and people will like what you they like your content, they will comment on it, they will like it, and they will share it as well. Okay, branding is critical on social media, remember. All right, now here comes the bonuses. Remember, we have come to the end. Here are the bonuses. The first bonus is 21st Century Network Marketing and Social Dominance. This is an ebook. You can get it for free at this link here, www.shortlinks.com/webinar ebook. Go there and download it for free. All right, it's yours for free. The second bonus is I have a lot of funnels that I created for my network marketing business, and I believe that sales funnels is very important, and a lot of you do not know what is a sales funnel like. So you want to know how a sales funnels should be done, you can go and visit my page here and learn from there. All right, and if you want to look at it, here is the website, www.dreamhackervip.com. I repeat, www.dreamhackervip.com. All right. So those are the 2 bonuses that I promise you. Hope that you enjoy it. Okay. Now, you have learned a lot of things from this sharing of mine in this webinar. I hope that you really appreciate it. All right. Now, the most important thing is that you now have the knowledge. But knowledge will not make you successful. It is the application of the knowledge to specific purpose in your life. All right. So you need to take massive action to get the result that you want. All right. I wish you all the best of luck. All right. I believe that everybody can be successful. It is a matter of the mindset, and it's a matter of taking massive action. Okay. So best of luck, and I thank you for your time here. Until then, I'll see you again. This is Richard Quek signing off, and bye-bye.